What's up, guys? Gonna let everybody come in. I know you guys got a bunch of questions, especially with what's been going on lately and the game and you know the team. So we're gonna get in here. We're gonna answer it, and we're gonna get through it. This one I'm gonna do a little differently. I'm just waiting until everybody comes in. But if you just now come in, I'm gonna do this one a little bit differently. I'm going to probably start doing this more often. Make this more like a interview. Uh, I'm just going to start answering questions. So when you guys come in, uh, I'm going to talk for a bit, let you guys know the recap of the game and everything. Um, and I'm just going to let you guys ask me all the questions, and I'll just answer and just reply from there. I'm probably going to do maybe 5 or 4 questions here and there. Depending on timing and depending on a lot of things other than timing. So we're gonna have a little set where I'm just gonna answer you guys' questions. There's something I want to probably do from now on. Uh, just to make this more interactive and you know, make it more fun. Not boring when you hear me talking and just telling you guys how the game is. So I'm gonna let everybody come in, and then I'll answer all you guys' questions about the game. We'll continue on from there. Uh, 12 more minutes, and then how's everybody day going? Because my day's going. It's been a crazy day. All right. So, firstly, it was a loss today. One of the worst, not a worst loss. um, the rumors are, that's the first time I heard of it. If you guys haven't heard the other rumor, that Chip Kelly was on board, yeah, he's coming. He's actually here. Um, am I happy about it? No. As I don't know if you saw the other rumor that me and Chip got into it um, before this game today. We actually did have a fist fight in the lobby. Um, that's why he's in the other interview room, and I'm just over here. So yeah, it's just been. I haven't heard about Rex Ryan, but hey, we need all defense. We need a defense we need a defense coordinator on this team. Uh, we need more defense coordinators. As today is one of those times where I say defense it was the big part of this game, and it definitely was. But it wasn't a factor. Um, it didn't really show, and when it did show, it was like too little, too late. We couldn't stop the run. There's some plays that were just we left the guy wide open. We couldn't get to the ball on time, or we just sat there and looked at it, just flying right past us. So yeah, we need all the defense coordinators we can get. Um, that's coming from the guys up top, and that's also coming from me. So yeah, it's a rumor. I would like it, probably come true, but other than that, I'll be. I mean, as long as Chip gets out of here, that I think I'll be worse. I think I'll be better off, having Rex Ryan in here and better than Chip. Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot uh going into this game today. We thought that we were going to come out with the win. We were pretty confident after last week's game against the Chargers that we're turning the tide. We're turning the bus around. And these guys they came in here today. thinking and knowing that a win was possible. We thought a win was possible, and yeah, it's just one of those things where it just didn't happen. It just didn't happen, and I you know I blame part of it on me. I blame it fully on Chip, and yes, he like him being in this organization can make it toxic. As you guys could see, um, on defense, it just wasn't working. We went with his idea, and um, from then on, it was just like couldn't stop the run, uh, couldn't do this, couldn't do that, and then you know I took some ideas from his playbook on offense at the last bit. We talked about it, and we were discussing last minute plays that we would use, that Goff would go out there and do. And again, they're last minute plays. I can't blame Goff. Goff was pretty upset with himself after the game. He's still in the locker room right now. He hasn't talked to us, and he hasn't really um, said anything. I mean, he talked to me. The only thing he probably said was sorry. Uh, you know, but it's one of those. It's a tough game. Again, there's something that we wanted to turn around. We were hoping to come in here and be 2 or 3. Now it's like we're 1-4. So when you have like a game like this, it's really hard on some of the players out there. And Chip makes it definitely hard. Just his plays are not something I would do usually, and they're just different, you know. But that's the organization's way of trying to find somebody to replace me. Uh, I want to be clear and honest with that one. They're trying to find someone in the pile to replace me when I'm gone. With this probably being my last season, they're looking for someone new. So whatever they choose, if they want to go ahead and ruin the organization with Chip Kelly, I told them to go ahead. I'm not going to be here. Uh, that's something that I would like to go one more season. I would like to stay on another season. I really would. But we already been through this before. This is something that I have to think about during the off season. I'm not going to think about it now because the more I think about it now, the more I'm not going to be focusing in the game. Something that you know, I have to stay focused in the game. I have to stay focused to make this season the best season for not just me, but also for players on this team. Some of these players aren't coming back next season due to retirement or probably due to contract extensions. There's just too much. There's too many players that want to make this season the best. And when we have a loss like this, it really drops the morale on the team. So right now, we're not focused on it. I'm not focused on leaving yet. It's one of those things where I gotta stay focused on the game and the game plan. I can worry about beating up Chip on a later date. But other than that, I'm not really focused on it. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm more worried about the game, us making plays, and us just getting out there and win the ball game because this is just ridiculous. Today was a really good game. I give credit to the Broncos for going out there and making the game tough for us. We was on heels with them, back and forth touchdowns left and right. We couldn't keep up with the running back. We couldn't keep up with some of their flat outs, but we were able to get out there and make some plays on offense. And then we made some big plays that turned into bigger plays on defense. So we were able to do some things, but not everything. And that's something we got to work on. Like I said last week, uh, against the Chargers, there's room for improvement. We got the win last week against the Chargers, but hey, That was just a win. That was one win out of, you know, 17 games now. You know, not even not even more than that or less than that. But you know, we're hitting on to the season. We're trying to work with what we got. We're trying to make the season the best, and we're trying to go on from there. We're trying to go to the playoffs, guys. We're trying to get off to the postseason. These guys want to do that. You know, that's my goal. That's their goal. That's the organization goal, and that's where we're going to keep going from here. We need to make some plays, and I told them that we need to make some plays. But other than that, guys, I'll take any more questions. I'll take a few more questions, and then we'll head out here for a bit. This is just something to think about, you know. I did want to give an injury report. We had someone injured on the team earlier, but he's all right. Uh, we came back and he was okay for a little bit. I took him out of the game for a little bit and then told him to come back. Well, when he said he was ready, and other than that, he said he's fine. We'll probably keep him out of the game next week, just to be safe. But other than that, he seemed pretty fine. Seemed pretty fine. Here with that, I'll give it a couple more minutes. Let you guys ask me any more questions. All right, all right, guys. Yeah, well, just to recap, no, 69-53. It was it could have been a tied up game. It could have been even closer game, but we got what we got. We made a bunch of mistakes at the end. Face masks, interceptions, uh, just not focusing on just keeping the ball in our hands and running out the clock. We were trying to make big plays. That's all due to Chip Kelly's mindset, and then we just failed. We failed on defense. Yeah, we made some stops here and there, but we just failed. We did not come in and do what we need to do today, and that's our fault. You know, hopefully when we go back on the road next week, we can go and do our job and actually do something and get a win out of there. But other than that, today was not our day. We didn't come in here and do anything on defense, which messed us up. But also helped us out on some plays where we did do things. You know, when we did have an interception, or when we did take it back for a pick six, or when we did do have a sack, we made some things work. And you know, we have some improvements to make. The guys are going to be on the field practicing every day until next week, and then we're going to go in there and hopefully go in there with the mindset we came in and get a win. Hopefully we can make this even better, and hopefully before our bye week make this a 4-4 record, or a 4-5 record, or maybe just a 5-4. You know, something that is okay, that we can say, okay, we made it here. Well, we know where the next goal is to be. You know, it's to push the season and make it the best season that we had so far. And we know what the best season is. It's making it to that playoff or that wild card spot, is going into the postseason with the mindset that we made it, and you know, we're going to keep on fighting. Right now, it's the beginning of the season, so we are like 1-4 right now, and we have to stay focused on the now, which is basically next week, go in there and get a win. Then the week after that, go in there and get another win, and then keep doing it until our bye week. And then after our bye week, we can think about postseason. We can think about pushing our season and making these wins and getting up there and trying to change our outcome. But right now, it's not working out for us. We're gonna work on some different things, and we're gonna try and make the best of it. We're gonna try and push it even harder, and we're gonna try and get some wins in here, guys. But other than that, thank you guys for coming out. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks when we play against. I believe it's no, actually, you won't see me in 2 weeks. That's our bye. So you know, we got some games to play. We got some games to win. We got this week, next week, and after that, week 8 is our bye. Then we play the Cowboys in week 9, and hopefully we can do something there. Hopefully we can do something next weekend against the Redskins. But we hope that we can come back after our bye week and win some more games, and that's what we're going to do. But other than that, guys, thank you so much. Talk to you guys later.